previously. We're on, mate. We're live.
Hey, we're live!
We're live. Here we are. So, we're doing something a little bit different today. We're about to record a podcast. First of all, sorry we didn't do one last week. That was someone's problem. But, yeah, so today, just before we record the new podcast, and for those watching, you might get a little hint towards what that is at the end of this little Facebook Live thing. But what we're doing now is a track review.
Yeah, singular.
Track with Campbell and Jack.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Track with Campbell and Jack. So the song we're doing is Foo Fighters' Run.
They're very new.
So they're very much new song. Very new song. Just came out. It was a nice little treat. I woke up to Friday morning, last Friday morning. Had it on repeat all day. It took. I'll admit, it took a little while for it to grow on me.
Yeah.
It didn't quite click at first, but it's certainly done its job now. What were your first impressions?
Well, that's interesting. I wrote a few notes because I had to kind of clear my head a little bit because I didn't know really what I was thinking about it. But I thought the first thing I noticed was Run. I thought that's a really cool title because now they're the only band that have a song called Run and a song called Walk
as well, yeah.
Which I thought was really cool. The intro, the first thing is you hear is the intro. I thought it was a little bit too poppy, maybe a little too soft for the context of the song.
Like, you sort of knew that something big was coming.
Yeah.
But...
Oh, yeah, you expect it from the Foo Fighters, obviously.
Yeah, of course, but I just thought, not sure if I would have done that.
Yeah.
Saying that, I'm not quite sure how you actually open a song like this.
Yeah,
do you just go full straight into it? Or?
Yeah, I reckon actually it could have been reversed. So they could have put the aggressive part at the front, at the start of the song, and then kind of slowly go down to the soft bit. So, I mean, I don't know. What did you think of that intro? You think a bit weird?
Yeah, when I first heard it, I just thought, not sure about that. But then, of course, so that's pretty much like a quieter version of the main chorus, which we hear later in the song, obviously. So that stops and we hear this, big thumping riff.
Yeah.
Drums come in. Dave comes in shouting, and screaming a la White Limo.
Yeah.
Something like White Limo.
Yeah, they're kind of scream vocals. Which is interesting with that. I reckon they're a bit, like, if you listen to them, not through a computer, but sort of headphones or earplugs or something, or even like a CD, right? They seem a bit soft to me. Like the way they're mixed. Like generally, like it just sounds like it's, we've already finished.
We'll replay that.
That's the... Of course,
the video clip, which we'll talk about in a second.
Which is good. Yeah, I just feel they're a bit like they've gone for too much distortion and not enough volume.
Yeah.
So it sounds a bit quiet.
He's a little... You can't really make out what he's saying, and of course it's hard to make out what he's saying because he's screaming.
Yeah, no, but still there should be some kind of... I think he's good at the scream vocals.
Well, how do you feel about White Limo? Do you think that was mixed a little better?
That took years for me to get. Especially in the context of that album, which would be a good album for us to do, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
But I think it took a long time for me to kind of understand why it was there, and it was just, and the whole idea of the song. But I don't know, and I like it now.
Yeah, of course.
But I did that guitar break, it's a little bit of a solo at the end there.
At the, I'm knocking over my earphones everywhere.
After their big, after that big chorus at the end, there's a little guitar break that's a little bit of a solo, almost kind of like stuff we heard in their last album.
Yes.
Where it was just kind of, they put a solo in there. I thought that was a bit weird. Like the guitar in this is a bit strange. Apart from that riff, though. That's really cool.
Yeah, that is. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I think the only thing that sticks with me through the whole song that I like are the drums. Because I think it's different. Like, it's something that Taylor doesn't play a lot of, is that kind of style.
Yeah, well, during the chorus, it's just sort of like a bit more of a triplet rhythm or something.
Yeah.
Just during the chorus, like dun 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 dun.
Yeah, which he does. He does quite a bit. Yeah. And he does do that a bit. So I thought, the kind of contrast between the drums and the chorus and the drums and the verse was really enjoyable. That was the only thing that throughout the whole
that really
song,
just
I'm like, that kind of, the glue. You know?
So we move from the verse into that little pre-chorus. So it turns from that really heavy chorus into this pre-chorus, which is just sort of typical Foo Fighters.
It's a shame we can't do that. Can we just play that for you now?
Yeah, I know.
We could, but
the audio probably wouldn't be too great.
Trying to find it.
We've got a couple of viewers, so hello out there.
We're the most liked live video yet. This is more liked than the last one.
Oh, beautiful.
There you go.
There you go.
So,
So yeah, we've got that, and then we've got the chorus,
Yes.
which we touched upon when we were talking about the intro of the song.
He can write.
What do you think of the chorus? Is
I
it
love
that
it.
typical
It's
Foo
the
Fighters anthemic
it's
sort
poppy,
of song?
It's poppy and you know, Dave Grohl can seriously write a chorus. His verses have always been a little bit, you know, like Pretender is a great example. That song, The Pretender,
Yeah.
is like, you know, the verses are okay. Probably musically they're better than they are lyrically. But the chorus in this song, in Run, is like awesome.
Yeah,
I
it
love
is.
it. I'm like, oh, finally.
Yeah.
So
I feel like he sort of holds back on his delivery a little bit, Dave Grohl,
yeah, maybe.
in the chorus.
Yeah.
Because it sort of builds up to the end where he's like, run!
Yeah.
At that very end.
Is that how he does it exactly?
Yeah, I thought I replicated
I nailed that one.
right here, right now. I thought I'd do it. We've got a comment here. Ethan Berry.
Oh,
White Limo is a massive hearkening to Weenie Beanie from the first album, I feel.
yes.
Weenie Beanie, what a song
Yeah,
from the first
yeah,
album.
that's it. That's
Yeah.
kind of almost like I felt Weenie Beanie was the kind of song that was like something Dave wanted to do in Nirvana, but
Yeah.
never got the chance to put it out
It's
there.
not a very Nirvana thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's really kind of that aggressive, really aggressive for Dave. I mean, I think to be able to replicate that live, they don't do it live very often, but when they do, to get that kind of, it is Nirvana-esque, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, White Limo, that's a good pickup.
Yeah, so chorus, verse again. So chorus, what's the old Dave Grohl saying? Don't bore us, gets to chorus. There's this video somewhere on YouTube. It's Dave Grohl giving Kyle Gass
Hit lessons.
hit lessons, how to write the hit. And he's just like,
'Cause it's
no,
true.
who writes the hit? Aerosmith writes the hits. And Bon
Loving
Jovi writes
an
the
elevator. Where's the verse in that
hits.
song?
What's the verse?
Just true.
It's all chorus.
It is true.
And he comes up with that classic philosophy, don't bore us, get to the chorus.
Yeah.
And what does the song open with straight away?
Yeah.
The chorus.
Yeah.
The chorus.
Yeah, and that's why I think this song in particular, the intro, I think it's just a little bit kind of soft, I think. And I know that's what they're going for.
Yeah.
But they could have either done a bit of a something from nothing kind of plucky thing rather than this really kind of airy, and there's lots of reverb, and it's
Yeah.
a bit swirly, you know?
Yeah.
And I just think
There's always like these almost like choir vocals in the background. if you
Yeah, I'm not
listen
sure.
to them properly.
Maybe if I keep listening to it, it'll come around. I mean, that's why like, White Limo never kind of struck me, but maybe this will.
So there's that little bridge, like that solo section.
Yeah.
So you're not a huge fan?
Not really.
Not really, no.
Not really. I think it's that they're like, oh, we need a guitar, so let's put one in.
Mm.
Which I don't think is probably necessary. But you know, maybe if it did my idea of this is a great thing.
Yeah. Have a watch of the video. It's brilliant.
Yeah, maybe if they did my idea of going really hard at the start and then kind of softening up at the end, they could have put something a little bit more kind of delicate and. Because Chris can do that quite well, I think.
Yeah, I've always found it interesting because they have the three guitar players. You've got Chris Shiflett, Dave Grohl, of course, and Pat Smear. It's like they're all doing sort of like different things.
Yeah,
sometimes,
that's
you know?
true. I mean, I think there's some.
How do you write a song to like accommodate three guitar players?
Yeah, they seem to get it. I mean, but
Yeah.
Pat Smear does what he did in Nirvana when he was the live guitarist for Nirvana, just adding an extra bit of body to the song, which is really handy, I think.
There's that great quote from the Foo Fighters documentary Back and Forth where Dave says, "You just give Pat a guitar and it just goes."
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
And then they're recording and he goes, "Oh, jeez!" Like he just starts playing.
Yeah.
But
So we'll have a quick chat about the video clip now, just to wrap up this little discussion. What do you reckon of the video clip, Campbell? It's quite interesting. We've got it playing here. I'm not sure if you can see that
it's a
properly.
bit of a thriller-esque at the end thing going on. But yeah, it's Dave doing the. He's directing it again.
Oh yeah.
So it starts off here in the nursing home, and you know the nurse comes in.
Yeah.
It's kind of it's almost like a look into daily life, you know.
It's like that, revolution at the old folks' home.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if you've seen this. There's another music video by a band called Seether, where they sort of do a similar thing, where all the band members get all this old man stuff applied to their faces.
Yeah, right.
They, do this like really heavy song and like swear in front of all the other elder citizens.
And this is the entertainment. Usually you think there'd be a movie from like the 30s or the 40s, but instead they get the Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
And and just you can see kind of the music stirs them up. I love how my favourite thing about this is that the old guy, this guy is obviously a young guy in costume.
Yes.
Yet everyone else are all actual old people. And so it looks really odd to me.
Is he meant to be someone? Oh, by the way, I love the Foo Fighters logo at the top there and all the different colours.
Yeah, as if it was yeah.
Was that Rami Jaffe?
Yeah, Rami Jaffe's in it as well, yeah. Because there are now 6 members of Foo Fighters.
Is Raffi like an official member?
He's in now. He's on the latest album. So.
And here we see him doing his little stage dive.
Yeah, it's so great. I mean, it's just the...
Well, I'll be honest, the video actually sort of put me off the song the first time I heard it.
Right. Because it's so weird.
I just thought it was so wacky, and if I heard the song first, without seeing the video, I probably would have, liked the song straight away, and then if I watched the video later, I may have liked it straight away, but I just thought it was a bit wacky. And look, Foo Fighters are known for their just pure wacky videos.
Yeah.
Learn to Fly.
It's the best one, yeah.
And, Everlong, and even, Big Me, the Mentos.
Yeah, that's good as well.
Start throwing Mentos at our shows.
Like, Long Road to Ruin.
Oh,
that's good. When he's the big celebrity.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, go check the whole video clip out and listen to the song a few times as well. Some of this conversation might make actually a bit more sense.
Yeah.
So
thanks for joining us, those who have tuned in. We're still sort of, fleshing out some of this Facebook Live stuff, seeing what works and what doesn't. I like this idea of doing like a little track review.
Yeah.
Before we go into the nitty gritty.
The whole album might be a little bit tiresome. A 2-hour long live video. But yeah, we're gonna record the new podcast.
Yep. So the new podcast, if anyone is still listening, we're going to the 60s. So we finished Metal May, which is very exciting.
No more metal.
No more metal
for now. Anyway.
For now. So we're going back to the 60s, something a bit more lighter, light-hearted, fun.
One of the very best albums ever.
Yes.
It's hard. It's not even up for debate, is it? Really?
No.
Everyone who knows music will say this is one of the most kind of quintessentially inspirational albums.
I think it's one of those albums that's in the Library of Congress. Things that are aesthetically significant or culturally significant.
Yeah, for sure.
Or something like that. It's
definitely
in there. So we'll be doing that. Yeah. It is a good album. So be sure to check it out. It'll probably be released Wednesday or something.
Yeah, I think so. Should be.
And so that's our review of Foo Fighters' Run. Overall, pretty good song.
Yeah.
It's essentially, if you like old Foo Fighters, you're going to like this.
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
So thanks for joining us. We'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
I think we... Oh, there we go. Finish.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, no. No,